Oh, hello there. I'm Bilchan.
I'm Nimakong.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you Chapter 11, Section 2 of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
As.
Ah.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Author Conan Doyle. Chapter 11, Section 2. Said I, were it not that the strain would be rather more than it could bear. On the other hand, I am to do it in the name of the firm. Then in justice to my partner, I must insist that, even in your case, I should much prefer to have it so, said he, raising up a square, black morocco case which he had laid beside his chair. One of the most precious public possessions of the empire, said I. Precisely. He opened the case, and there, embedded in soft, flesh-coloured velvet, lay the magnificent piece of jewellery which he had named. There are 39 enormous burrows, said he, and the price of the gold chasing is incalculable. I have asked, to my illustrious client, you doubt its value? He asked. Not a little. The propriety of my leaving it. You may set your mind at rest about that. Be able in 4 days to reclaim it. It is a pure matter of form. You understand. Mr. Holder. You. Founded upon all that I have heard of you. Upon the matter, but above all, great public scandal would be caused if any harm were to befall it. Any injury to it would be almost as serious as its complete loss. For there are no boroughs in the world to match these, and it would be impossible to replace them. I leave it with you. However, with every confidence, seeing that my client was anxious to leave, I said no more but, calling for my cashier, I ordered him to pay over 51,000 notes. When I was alone once more, however, with the precious case lying upon the table in front of me, upon me, there could be no doubt that, as it was a national position, a horrible scandal would ensue if any misfortune should occur to it. I already regretted having ever consented to take charge of it. However, it was too late to alter the matter now. Work. A thing in the office behind me. Then Cusses had been forced before now. And why should not mine be? If so, how terrible would be the position in which I should find myself. I determined, therefore, with mate, so that it might never be really out of my reach. This intention, I called a cab and drove out to my house at Streatham, carrying the jewel with me, the bureau of my dressing room. And now a word as to my household. Mr. Holmes, for I wish you to thoroughly understand the situation. My groom and my page sleep out of the house, and may be set aside altogether. Absolute reliability is quite a suspicion. Other, Lucy Poe, the second waiting maid, has only been in my service a few months. She came with an excellent character, however, and has always given me satisfaction. the place. That is the only drawback which we have found to her. But we believe her to be a thoroughly good girl in every way. So much for the servants. I am a widower and have an only son. Oh, fair. He has been a disappointment to me. Mr. Holmes, a grievous disappointment. I have no doubt that I am myself to blame. People tell me that I have spoiled him. Very likely I have. When my dear wife died, I felt that he was all I had to live. Please. I have never denied him a wish. Perhaps it would have been better for both of us had I been sterner. But I meant it for the best. It was naturally my intention that he should succeed me in my business. But he was not of a business turn. He was wild. Wayward. And to speak the truth, I could not trust him in the handling of large sums of money. When he was young, he became a member of an aristocratic club. And there, having charming manners, habits, he learned to play heavily at cards and to squander money on the turf. Him in advance upon his allowance, that he might settle his debts of honour. Key thing. But each time the influence of his friend, George Burnwell, was enough to draw him back again. And indeed, influence over him, for he is frequently brought into my house. I have found myself that I could hardly resist the fascination of his manner. He is older than Arthur, a man of the world to his fingertips, one who had been everywhere, seen everything, a brilliant talker, man of great personal beauty. Yet when I think of him in cold blood, far away from the glamour of his presence, one who should be deeply distrusted. So I think. So. Thinks my little Mary, who has a woman's insight into character. Now there is only she to be described. She is my niece. I adopted her, and have looked upon her ever since as my daughter. Is a sunbeam in my house a sweet? But then, beautiful housekeeper, yet as tender and quiet and gentle as a woman could be. She is my right hand. To be continued.